Hey everybody, Joy here. It is Sunday, just afternoon, on November 29, 2020. Yes, we went to church, our usual church, Cornerstone. Somebody asked me about our church and said they couldn't find it. You go to YouTube, it's on YouTube now. And if you'll just search John Hagee Ministries or maybe Cornerstone Church, it will come up. And the services are live every Sunday morning. There's one at 8:30 and there's one at 11. So we always watch the 8:30 one. So anyway, we watched the 8:30 service. I got dressed and then I came up here and I found these two things that I've actually been working on for, I don't know, the last 6 years. It was an article I cut out of a magazine. I don't remember what magazine it was, some sewing magazine. And I actually cut the pages out that these were on. And it's paper pieced pot holders, and I thought they were so cute. So, a long time ago, I made the pot holders. This one is corn. You can see on the back how it's paper pieced. I like to do paper piecing, that's why I did them. I thought they were fun. Okay, so I found the corn this morning, not done. All there was just this. Just this piece. The corn and the eggplant. It's eggplant or a purple pumpkin, I'm not sure. So I thought, oh my goodness, I need to finish those. I need to get the book out and finish them because there was like 6 or more patterns. Well, of course, that was something I had in Edmond. When we moved, I got rid of so many things and so many things got reorganized. I can't find the silly article anymore. So, I knew that you were supposed to have some of this foil batting in it. And so I found my foil batting, which I had, and it had directions for a mitt, an oven mitt. So I basically used the directions for the oven mitt to finish my pot holders this morning, okay? They're not perfect, far from it. The first thing I should have done, maybe, I'm not sure, is quilt it before I put the backing on it. But I didn't think about it until it was all done, and so I just quilted a little bit on the back. And the brown border isn't totally even because there's so much stuffing in it. It wasn't real easy to turn it. But anyway, who cares? I just wanted to show you because I thought they were cute. So, and you know, if I don't use it for a pot holder, I could use it for a trivet. You remember how our bar blew up that time when we were deep frying fish? We were frying fish. Say fresh fruit frying fish 5 times. Fresh fruit frying fish. Anyway, we were frying fish in the deep fat fryer, and the counter basically exploded. I mean, it didn't like blow up all over the kitchen, but it sounded like it did. It sounded like a gun went off. And so we had to get all new counters. And so now that we have all new counters, I try not to ever put anything hot on them, right? So I could use these for like things to put things on the counter. So, anyway, I'm standing in front of my owls. I want to get my butterflies done so I can hang my butterflies up here for a while because I'm getting tired of looking at these owls, and I bet you are too. And of course I'm wearing the Kim top. This is the Style Arc Kim swing top. I have probably made this 10 times, maybe more, and so has my friend Philly, and so has my friend Terry. They haven't made it as many times as I have, but I know that Terry used it for a maternity pattern when her daughter was pregnant. So this is one of my very, very favorites. Yes, I still have to put the FBA in. Yes, I still have to put the round back and the sway back. Yes, I still have to take the shoulder in. But it's doable. Doable. One of you just asked me the other day about it and said, did I do the FBA and the Kim top? Now, here's the thing I learned from Peggy Sagers. You can put that FBA in, and then you can move the dart down to the bottom, and you know, it spreads it clear out to here. But you can cut the side seams back to where they were before you spread the pattern away. I don't know why. It makes no sense in my brain why you would add that down there and then take it out, and then you would still have the dart. But for some reason, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe it's because of what goes on up here above that point, I don't know. But just FYI, since somebody asked me. Okay, so Sunday, it's noon. I haven't been anywhere all week. I have been nowhere. So I think I'm going to go down and ask Jerry to take me to town, to the country kitchen, for a hamburger without a bun. I don't know. I get to my kitchen and I always think, oh, I don't want to go anywhere, and I just end up cooking. So we shall see. Church was good this morning. It was about first fruits. And you, all of my Christian friends, know about first fruits and paying tithe. Jerry, when he first married me, I was raised to pay tithe. When I was a little girl, good Lord, 2 years old, 3 years old, if I had a dime, my daddy said, the first penny goes to God, the second penny goes to savings, and you can spend the 8 cents that's left. I mean, Mom and Daddy had 4 little kids, and all of us kids knew that. When we got an allowance, and our allowance probably was a dime if we even got that, because we weren't, we were far from rich in those days. Always, and that's the way Daddy taught us, and that's what the Bible says, and so that's the way I always lived. But when I married Jerry, Jerry wasn't taught that, and he was Seventh-day Adventist, and I don't know, surely they teach that there, but he never learned it if they did. And so he was one of those that would like snap a dollar bill and put it in the plate when the plate came by. But then he learned. He read it in the Bible, he heard it in the sermon, and he learned. And so, oh my goodness, I have to just stop him from paying 2-3 times what you're even supposed to do. Because he has gotten very, very generous. But God has blessed us richly, and you cannot outgive God, my friends. I can promise you that. Okay, I'm going to let you go. I'll come back later this afternoon. I don't know what I'll be doing or what I'll have to say to you, but whatever it is, I'll do it. Well, hi. You caught me ironing. Yeah. Do you change your mind 10 times a day about what you're going to do? You know the butterflies, right? The butterflies that I was going to start on. Well, it dawned on my lightning fast mind that I just finished the Winter Village quilt by Edita Sitar, and I need to get it quilted because it's winter, right? Good heavens, it's almost December. Winter's going to be over and it's going to be spring. Oh, yes. So, what am I doing? I get asked all the time. All the time. What iron is that? What ironing board is that? And if you're new and you haven't seen my links before, my floor in here is covered with threads because I've been sewing that blue cape and whatever I sewed before that. Oh, and I took that blue blouse apart and remade it. So there's just threads everywhere. I swept the floor, but unfortunately I had this on the floor before I did. So, my iron. Just because I know you're going to ask because of the setup of the camera right now. Let me see, what is it? It's a Rowenta Perfect Spin. And I buy it at Amazon. And I have an affiliate, I'm sort of an affiliate with Amazon. I'm not a very big one, but I'll put an affiliate link below. So if you click on it and you go there and you buy the iron, then I'll get $1 or something from it. But, feel free to get it wherever you want to get it. Of course, absolutely. I have never found it any cheaper than Amazon has it. But Amazon's been going up on their prices lately. So, I'm ironing this wide backing for my quilting friends. This is a very, very wide backing. You can see it opens up and it gets even bigger. So, I looked through my stash of backings and I decided that this pretty off-white creamy color will look okay on the back of my Winter Village. So I'm fixing to go in there and interrupt the football game and spread it out on the carpet and have Jerry help me cut it. It has to be 60 inches by 72 inches. So that's what I'm doing. So how did my ironing board get this big and this wide and this long? This ironing board is reliable. It's called a reliable. I don't know if it has a particular name. You can get it at Amazon also, and I'll put a link below. They're both several $100s. But I've had it for 10, 15 years, and I'll have it till I'm dead. So it's one of those things you only have to buy it once. And it's the kind of ironing board. Let me see if I can show you this without hurting myself. Hold on, I'm right here. I'm going to see if I can show you this. I probably can't. My fingernails. Well, I'm going to have Hercules or his mother here one. Okay, well, I can't get the cover off. But underneath this square end is a pointy end. It's like right here, the pointy end. So you just pull this off. This stops about right here, and you just pull it off, and then you pull the cover off, and then there's a separate cover that comes with it that fits the normal ironing board that's underneath it, okay? Sorry I can't get it loose to show you, but it's a reliable, and I will put a link to it below for those of you who are interested, okay? All right, so I wanted to tell you guys something. Since it's Sunday, I thought I'd tell you about a Sunday kind of thing. Yesterday, I was downstairs. Do I ever say anything right these days? Let me pull my baggy pants up. Yesterday, I was downstairs, and I get in my little joy room there and sit up on the couch and check all of your comments. Well, after I checked your comments, I clicked it off, went, okay, I'm done with that. And over at the side where it shows you all of these different videos you can click on, there was one that I never saw before. And it had, the picture of it, had this man in it that played in Downton Abbey. And I thought, and it wasn't about Downton Abbey. And I thought, well, I wonder what that is. I wonder if he's a singer. And so I clicked on it, and I watched it. I think it's 16 minutes long, worth every minute. It is just a surprising, extremely well done, little kind of a play with a lot of singing in it about how a certain song came to be. And I think that you will really like it. I really liked it. I sent it to my friend Margaret, and she liked it. So I'm going to put a link to it below. I don't think I can put a link here. If I can, I'll put it here or here. Okay? But if I can't put it here or here, look down below in the description box. And so then there's another one that a couple days before that I happened on. And you know, I really love singing. And you know, Jerry and I are taking singing lessons. I know, crack up laughing. He's been resting a lot because of his painful back, and one of his resting afternoons, he was on YouTube on the TV, and this thing came up about some kind of courses. I can't think of what the name of it is, but it's some kind of courses, and it's not Craftsy. Some kind of courses, and they have courses in everything in the whole wide world. And Jerry was saying, hey, look, we can get this free for like 30 days or something. And he said, is there anything you want to take a class in? I said, oh my God, I just love taking classes. But I said, I don't know what we could do together. He said, well, maybe I could learn how to play the guitar. So we went through it, and we found some how do I play guitars. Well, after the play guitar ones was learn how to sing. I said, oh my gosh, Jerry, I'd love to watch how you sing, because I've never, ever, ever had any kind of singing lessons or seen a singing lesson, or I didn't even know there were singing lessons. I thought either you could sing or you couldn't sing, you know. And so it was about singing. And so the teacher of the singing thing, and Jerry took it with me too, because Jerry will not sing. He has a gorgeous voice. If you ever heard him talk, he has a gorgeous voice. But he just will not sing. He sings so low. I'm like, is he singing or is his stomach growling? So anyway, we're taking this singing course, and it is absolutely hilarious, the things that you have to do. You wouldn't even believe the things that you do to become a good singer. I was just blown away. So you're supposed to practice it. You're supposed to take the course, then you're supposed to practice doing all the things. And Jerry and I haven't practiced a bit. But anyway, I want to finish watching it because it's really lots of fun. It has exercises, believe it or not. So, well, how did I get off on that? How do I get off on these things? Where does my mind fly off to? I started to tell you something the other day, and I think it was this. In my last video, it was about what I'm about to tell you, and I got off onto the thumper thing. So, same thing as always, I saw it over there on the side. And it was a father and a daughter, and it said father-daughter duet. And I thought, oh, how sweet, how sweet. My father was a really good singer. He was a bass. He sang really deep, and my mom played the piano. And so when we were young, we went to church, and Daddy would lead the choir, and Mother would play the piano. And so we had a lot of music in our life back then, but none of us kids ever sang. So I thought, I think that would just be the coolest thing on the planet, to grow up singing with your dad. Okay, that was a break, I'm back. Okay, so I'm going to put a link to it too, either here or down there in the description box. But it's a father and a daughter, and they have dozens of videos. They're not famous or anything. Well, they're kind of famous now because of their videos, but I mean, they're not professionals. I think he grew up singing in plays and stuff, but they're fabulous. They're just fabulous. And it's, well, you'll see it if you look at the video below. It starts out father-daughter duet, and then you can click on their website, and then you can see them sing every song in the world together. It's really cool. Okay, so I think that's all I have to say. I'm going to go in there and turn on the lights and interrupt the football game. And he's watching OU play Kansas rerun. And get Jerry to help me cut this backing, and then I'll upload this so you can have the pleasure of watching those videos I told you about. Hey, let me know what you think about them if you do watch them, okay? Bye for now.